Okay, hi guys, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, welcome. So this reading is going to be focused about health, okay? I've asked your spirit team to give me any messages that they may have for you guys, so only take what resonates, okay? If it doesn't apply, just let it fly. Trigger warning in advance, I'm a light being who works in the shadow realm, so a lot of low vibration energy comes up in my readings, so just protect yourself as necessary. Okay, so with that being said, I will go ahead and dive in. I'll probably start with the Dragon's tarot deck. So I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe and staying healthy. Okay, so we get Knight of Wands upright. Judgment upright. And Six of Pentacles in reverse. With High Priestess in reverse as the overall energy. Interesting. Okay, so main energy out here so far is Pisces energy with the High Priestess. Can be seen as that. Judgment can sometimes be seen as Libra energy, but I personally don't have a particular zodiac that I'm picking up off of. So High Priestess in reverse. High Priestess is going to be someone who works in the occult. Occult meaning basically hidden knowledge. This energy is able to see beyond the veil, see things that are not necessarily in the 3D. They see in the spirit world. With it being a reverse, this would be an energy who most likely works with darker energies, darker entities. They work in the lower realms. This would be an energy who uses their intuitive gifts, their abilities to sway or manipulate situations to work in their favor. With it being a reverse, this would be an energy who's going against universal law in some way, most likely to do with free will, or to they're abusing their gifts in some type of way. Most likely to it's like for selfish gain, or it's not for the betterment of all or the good of all. So with this being in the environment, I could be speaking to a dark high priest or high priestess, or energies that work with a dark high priest or high priestess is prevalent. It's saturating the environment currently, I would say, with the way the energy is now. This energy or multiple energies may be under judgment due to the work that they have done, the intentions that they sent out, or magic that's being casted to affect an energy in a negative way. Most likely for some type of gain, I feel. Most likely material gain, maybe fame, fortune, wealth, or something to do with destiny as well. You hear a lot of, if you're in the spiritual community, you may hear a lot of readers talk about destiny swapping, stuff like that. So this would be an energy who's most likely, either tried it, attempted it, on their own because they personally wanted to, or because they were hired to. So that may be relevant. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is very passionate energy. This would be an energy who kind of in and out. They kind of go where the wind takes them. They follow their lower chakras with the Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It just signifies not really taking too much time to sit and think, but it's just going off of your instincts and your passion. It can be seen as lustful. With it being upright, though, I wouldn't say it's too negative. I would just say an energy is just following their dreams, or following their passions, or Maybe there, it could, I would have to clarify, it could be pertaining to lust as well. Getting a heavy fire sign energy off of the Knight of Wands. I'm being drawn to the flame. I don't know. This energy may feel, I don't know, like a spark has been ignited within them. Something about physical attraction. This energy may go off of just what they see physically, and they follow that. That's what leads them, and this is what they are attracted to, I feel. This it could be a dark high priest or high priestess that is putting out intentions or casting spells, or putting out some type of I don't know, just weaving something to keep an energy in the Knight of Wands type of energy. Knight of Wands energy is not going to be an energy that commits. They're not going to be an energy that takes their time, just because it's the fire. Fire burns quickly, right? So this energy is just going to be they're moving too quickly to kind of sit down and think, I feel, as opposed to, like, say, let's say this was the Knight of Pentacles, or even the Knight of Cups. With the Knight of Wands, is just whatever makes me feel good, whatever pleasure, or whatever sparks that fire within me. I feel an energy is projecting that onto another energy, or they're casting something to keep an energy in this energy. With Judgment here, Judgment is basically the divine blowing the horn. Archangel Gabriel. It's a time to reflect. It's a time to basically gauge where you are in your journey here on Earth. Basically, a checkpoint, kind of like parent-teacher conference, if you will. Basically, assessing what you've accomplished, your soul's mission. What have you learned? What karmic cycles have you closed out? If you have, where you are getting caught up on, or where's the hiccup? It's like being graded by the divine. So it could be a Knight of Wands type of energy who feels that they are under judgment currently. They're being assessed. Also, most likely a High Priest or High Priestess in reverse type of energy that's also being graded. Six of Pentacles in reverse. So Six of Pentacles upright is like equal give and take, reciprocity. What you're putting in, you are wanting to receive. It can also talk about like philanthropy, I think is the word. Giving back to the community in some way. Within reverse, there's an imbalance. Someone or something is not equal. It's not balanced. Most likely, an energy is either taking too much or they're giving too much. Maybe some breadcrumbing as well. Let's clarify. Let's do the Afro Brazilian deck. What's this Knight of Wands, please? Thank you. An energy may be under judgment due to Knight of Wands energy. Maybe Spirit is asking an energy or multiple energies to maybe shift their energy out of the Knight of Wands, slow down, especially with the eclipse and the retrograde. Retrograde is all about review and reassessing. So I feel the divine is calling energies to take a look at their work, to reflect, I feel. Maybe so that they can come out of the Knight of Wands energy and I don't know, maybe answer the calling, or do figure out what their mission is. Because I feel it's the divine that's saying that there's an imbalance within the collective, or with a particular energy. Maybe there's too much dark magic, there's too much manipulation going on, and this is not an equal give and take. Within the world, light and dark, it has to be a balance. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, I feel the divine is saying there's an imbalance, which is why judgment is being called. Also, I feel the divine is saying take stock of what you're doing, for forever it resonates for, if it applies. Call judgment on yourself, meaning in relation to maybe any lustful energy. Again, the Knight of Wands isn't in reverse, so it's not, the energy is not too terrible, but I feel Spirit is saying just be careful. Let's say if you are in lustful energy, make sure you're operating in a balanced way with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Make sure you're being upfront and honest with your partners. Make sure you're using protection, all that stuff, because I feel this Knight of Wands can quickly shift into reverse if careful judgment is not used. Use good judgment. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So it could be a Queen of Pentacles type of energy that is also a High Priestess, a Dark High Priestess, or a High Priest. Gender doesn't matter. It could be masculine or feminine. I am picking up more feminine energy. So Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Again, those are just general signs. That's like the prominent energy, but it doesn't have to be those signs. If this Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, or sorry, if this if this High Priestess, since it is in reverse, I feel this Queen of Pentacles most likely doesn't let it be known that they are Dark High Priest or High Priestess. This is something that they most likely keep hidden. Obviously something that you most likely wouldn't see off, just by looking at them. They most likely keep it hidden from the public. Queen of Pentacles in reverse type of energy is most likely very materialistic, superficial, greedy. Maybe, either they are maybe not necessarily good with their finances, or they prioritize finances above all else. With it being Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles is usually considered to be the spouse out of all the queens, just because they're grounded. They're considered to be the homemakers. This energy may have only take a resonance, but so this could be an energy who is there's infidelity. I feel I'm picking up, especially with the Knight of Wands. This energy may just focus on their passions, and that could maybe cause an issue with the home. Maybe something about children as well. Maybe there could be a little bit of neglect, just because the energy is so focused on their own pleasure. I feel with the Knight of Wands. This energy may also be using some type of manipulation or magic or spell work to try to change or alter their financial situation. I feel if magic is being casted, it's for this reason, maybe to attain, maybe to take from another energy. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse, this would be like when I mentioned destiny swapping. I feel this energy may, if they divine into other energies energy, they may look or target certain energies to see who they can take from, and obviously this would cause an imbalance because they're trying to receive something that's not meant for them or that doesn't belong to them. They are meant to be on their own path, I feel, which is why judgment is here. So this energy may be under judgment for trying to manipulate another energy's destiny, or trying to manipulate another energy's financial situation to attain for themselves based off of their own desires. They may feel like their current situation is unfair. They're being breadcrumbed in some way, maybe by the universe, which is why they resort to dark magic. Dark magic may also be the only way that this energy knows how to attain, accumulate. And this is because High Priestess in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is very dark energy stuck in their shadow. So there's no balance of light, which is why they, dark magic may have always been what they've known. That's all they've known, So Spirit is calling judgment to say, reassess. There's a different way. There's a different path. This energy may have a spouse or a partner, some type of commitment. that they I don't know, they not only is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse in Knight of Wands energy, but I feel they may have a spouse or partner that is as well, and they most likely try to keep that energy in this type of energy, maybe similar to them, because they may feel like they're not getting enough from the current partner or the current spouse. So both energies, I feel, are being asked to ascend, answer the call, or at least reflect on their current situation. Knight of Wands in reverse this time. Interesting, yeah. So when I said Spirit is saying be careful because the Knight of Wands may turn, it may quickly go in reverse. I feel like that is the case. So with the Knight of Wands in reverse, clarifying the Knight of Wands, I feel on the outside, to the 3D, to the public, it may look like this person just may, they just like to party, or they just like to have a good time, they may just like to flirt. They could be in an open relationship as well, maybe polygamy or something, so it's not, that's pretty common. But I feel like what's hidden, and what this dark high priest or high priestess uses magic to create an illusion, is that this Knight of Wands is actually in reverse. So this is actually out of control. This is reckless behavior, reckless sexual encounters, one night stands. I would say there's an issue with sexual health as well with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. With the Knight of Wands upright, again, you can take pleasure in something as long as it's equal and in its balance and moderation. But with it in reverse, there's too much. There's either too much, again, I don't know, partying, or too much sleeping around. There's too much infidelity. There's too much greed. Queen of Pentacles in reverse next to the Knight of Wands in reverse. This could, again, only take what resonates. This could be an energy that, and no judgment, but it's coming out, that sleeps around, or sleeps with energies for money. Maybe they feel like they have to, this is what they have to do, because Six Pentacles in reverse, they feel like they're not receiving enough. I'm also picking up succubus, incubus energy as well, with the Knight of Wands in reverse next to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This energy may sleep with energies to siphon energy, with the High Priestess in reverse as well. They may practice sex magic or something. It could be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, them alone, or both of them and the partner. I feel if it's a partner that's involved, they may not have necessarily known how. There's also an addiction here. There's a sex addiction as well. They may have always known, the Queen of Pentacles was, I don't want to say wild, but carefree, I guess, with the Knight of Wands. But with the clarified by the Knight of Wands in reverse, I feel their partner is now seeing, just how reckless they are, just how bad an addiction is, or just how far they're willing to go to attain money. They both most likely attracted each other, I feel. Just because, often like attracts like. But I feel one energy was a little bit more darker than the other with the High Priestess in reverse. I feel they're the same energy. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. Or High Priest. One was a little bit darker than the other, and most likely used spell work or sex magic to, I don't want to say trap because everyone has free will, but to lure, I guess, an energy in. And by the time the spouse or partner realized what they had binded themselves to, or committed themselves to with the Queen of Pentacles, they were able to see clearly that this Knight of Wands is actually a Knight of Wands in reverse, but it was a little bit too late. I feel both energies are under judgment. I feel for this this energy. I'm picking up really heavy sexual energy. There's I don't know, there's something about sexual health. There's a sickness I feel going around in a community. I feel in a whole community may be under judgment because of this type of energy, because Knight of Wands energy in reverse, it's like energy after energy after energy, with no precautions, no protection, maybe no care for emotions, no care for energies, and no care for health. Five of Cups in reverse. I feel this energy, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy, High Priestess in reverse, or High Priest in reverse type of energy, they don't have regrets for their behavior. Because Five of Cups upright is regret, remorse, grief. Or sorry, yeah, upright. Five of Cups upright is sadness and regret and grief. With in reverse, I feel this energy, they like being in this type of energy, this dangerous, reckless this sorry guys, retrograde, this dangerous, reckless sexual health behavior, I guess. They don't feel bad about it, because again, it's basically after materialism, which also may be why they are under judgment as well. So on top of, violating spiritual laws, on top of an abuse of gifts, if they still have them, they may be under judgment to see if they can, any gifts that they had or that they have, they may be under judgment to see if they should still keep them. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the divine may be in spiritual court, it may be being discussed to remove those gifts because they're not being used in the right way. They're not, it's not given back to the community, at least in a positive way. So aside from that, aside from the abusive gifts, violating spiritual laws, there's also a danger to the community's sexual health, I feel. Okay, let's clarify the judgment. Did I already? Did I shuffle this 3 times? I'm just thinking, so I wasn't really paying attention. Let's see. 9 of Cups in reverse. Clarifying the judgment. So 9 of Cups upright is like wish fulfillment. It's like emotional satisfaction. Attaining something that you have always wanted or that you've been trying to achieve. With it in reverse, energy may feel they're dissatisfied. Maybe they were trying to avoid judgment for a long time, I feel. Maybe also casting spells or manipulating energies or situations to, I'm hearing heat, take the heat off of them. But the divine is saying, no. The scales need to be balanced. It needs to be equal give and take for everybody. You can't run from judgment and you can't run from karma. So I feel like this energy is feeling disappointed. They also may be disappointed because any offerings, any sacrifices that they made, sacrifices, I'm talking about like physical sacrifice. I'm picking up like maybe some type of animal sacrifice or blood sacrifice, graveyard magic as well, jar spells, sex magic, freezer spells, voodoo as well, Ouija boards, voodoo dolls. I feel like this energy They really tried every avenue, I feel, to destiny swap or to change their 3D circumstances and to hide this facet of them and to avoid judgment. So any sacrifices that were made. I'm also getting I don't really want to say this. Uh, even children. Okay. Any sacrifices that were made, they were not accepted. They could have been accepted by the lower vibrational entities or energies this dark high priest or high priestess works with, but when it comes to the divine has final say so. So regardless of whatever work that they did in the 3D, their judgment will still be the same. And this is why they are disappointed and they know that they will not get what they are wishing for. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So you guys may be seeing 999. So Nine of Pentacles upright is single, self-sufficient, independent energy. It's being abundant on your own, not being dependent on another energy, or not being dependent on another energy to sustain. With it in reverse, this energy is most likely very codependent. Most likely codependent on their partner or their spouse. That they, I don't know, even though, you get into partnerships to lean on each other, I feel like that's normal, that's the point. But whatever they were expecting to attain from their partner, or whatever the reason was to get into a contract with someone, it was just to take, and they're realizing, or they realized that either the partner didn't have what they wanted, like they thought they would, or they thought they would attain something with this partner, and it's imbalanced. It's not an equal give and take, and this also causes disappointment. This energy, like I mentioned, they have a partner, so they're not single. They're most likely in some type of a commitment that I feel was either manipulated or attained with some type of magic. This energy may feel like they are not fruitful on their own. Just looking at this fruit basket, they may feel they're on their own. If this Nine of Pentacles upright, that they could, they may see another energy is able to be on their own, be single, and still be fruitful. But with in reverse, they feel like they themselves can't do it. It's still not equal. There's still an imbalance somewhere, and this makes them unhappy. And this also may be why they cast illusions or casted some type of dark magic or spell or something to try to destiny swap with an energy that they wanted to emulate or become. So this may also be another reason why that an energy is under judgment. With this energy, like on their knees praying, I feel, with it being in reverse, similar to that Five of Cups in reverse, this energy refuses to acknowledge a higher power. They refuse to acknowledge the divine. They refuse to, bow and recognize the Most High. Maybe I'm not sure, they just prefer to work with darker entities or energies. Maybe they believe that they're stronger, I'm not sure. And this is also why they're under judgment, because they are not remorseful. They don't want to, if you're religious, repent, I guess. If you're not religious, if you're spiritual, they don't want to acquiesce to the judgment. I also feel there's something about like an energy needing to maybe they don't want to come to terms with the final judgment of destiny swapping is not a thing. Okay, they don't want to believe that. The reason why I say it's not a thing is because, you know, a lot of times you hear it and it's in, I don't know, I just feel like some energies, they just, how can I say this, it's almost as if when energies talk about it, it's like you can go into a store and exchange something. Let me just exchange this bottle of juice for that one. I want their juice. But they're talking about destinies, mind you. Okay, so destiny is not something that can just be swapped or exchanged. You know, I'm not sure where that notion came from. Destiny, the word destiny itself, if you know what it means, it's inevitable. It's set in stone. It's written by the Most High. It's not something that can just be changed or altered just because you want it to be. The only energy that can mess up their own destiny is the energy itself. I can't just go in and be like, oh, I want theirs, so let me just practice some magic and no. Okay. And I feel like this energy just refuses to acknowledge that, which is also why judgment is here. I don't know, maybe they were told by a high priest or high priestess that that was possible. That was an illusion, if that's the case. Ten of Wands. So this energy is heavily burdened, I feel, because they are now recognizing that this was never a possibility. They may have been, you know, in denial, or just a lot of times this energy can also be underneath their own magic. If they try to cast dark magic or black magic against a particular energy or against a community, energies are protected. They have their own will. So any energy that's sent out is going to go back to its origin, to the original caster. And this energy may be burdened by this. This energy may have tried to cast a dark magic or visit a practitioner to alleviate their burdens, to attain wish fulfillment because they weren't getting it, to attain independence and abundance because they weren't getting it, and to maybe shift situations or manipulate energies into giving them what they wanted with the Six of Pentacles. This energy may feel trapped, or they may feel like the heavy burden is impending. I'm getting Eight of Swords energy off of this grid here, so they may feel heavily burdened because they are currently, or they know that it's in the near future, either spiritual jail or 3D jail, depending on, you know, what all occurred. They may know that this is their judgment. Okay, let's see. What's this Six of Pentacles in reverse? Okay. Sorry. Six of Wands in reverse. There's not a Wands here. That's fire. So Six of Wands upright is victory, success, public recognition. Within reverse, it can signify like a downfall, fall from grace, public failure, I guess. You guys may be seeing 666 as well. With the sixes, I feel Spirit is wanting an energy to follow their intuition moving forward. especially if an energy is trying to figure out who to invest in, who to gain victory with. I feel Spirit is saying follow your intuition. Also, if an energy is feeling like they are or they were being manipulated by negative intentions or dark magic or something like that, also listen to your intuition if it's saying remove yourself. Um, so with the Six of Wands in reverse, this energy may feel because they were unable to you know give and take in some type of manner, maybe from a particular energy, or maybe with the destiny swapping, they may feel like they failed publicly. They may feel like this may be a public this may be viewed publicly. I feel this energy, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, High Priest, High Priestess in reverse type of energy, cares very much of their persona. They care about public perception and how they're perceived, which may also be why they cast illusions to hide all this energy, the darkness. This energy actually may come off as very sweet, kind, giving to the public, but behind closed doors they are dark. They may feel like this may be viewed publicly, and this is part of their judgment, and they feel like they may have lost. They may feel like they lost a battle, or they lost in the destiny swapping, or they lost in attaining something. They may feel like they're not getting a new beginning. I'm just, because the hand is grabbing the one stick, the one wand, so I'm getting Ace of Wands. They may have wanted to stop another energy from attaining some type of new beginning. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, they wanted to keep everything for themselves. Maybe try to outshine with the Six of Wands, another energy. They prioritized. I feel like it was, not to say that the other energy cared about, being in the spotlight, but I feel like this energy did, which is why they wanted to just take all the energy, take all the money, take the destiny, take, however it resonates, in order to gain some type of victory in front of the public. And so they wanted to stop another energy's new beginning, I feel, because I'm getting Ace of Wands. Also, with this one wand and then the six, I'm getting Seven of Wands. They may feel like they won't be able to defend themselves against this judgment. Or an energy may feel like they wanted to defend some type of reason as to why another energy wasn't receiving what they were due, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This energy may have felt like they wanted to maybe have multiple partners with the Knight of Wands in reverse, because they weren't receiving whatever maybe they felt like they weren't receiving enough from a particular partner. I'm not sure. That could be enough. That could be energy. That could be money. That could be intimacy. I'm not sure. They felt like they weren't getting a victory in some way. They weren't getting their wishes fulfilled with the Knight of Cups in reverse, and they also felt like they were they weren't feeling independent for some reason, or maybe they felt too codependent. I'm not sure. So they resorted to dark magic to alter circumstances. And this is all being reviewed or needing to be reviewed. What is this? Always forget. Maybe strength, but I'm actually not sure. Is it 17? Yeah. Oh no, it's the stars. The star. So there's Aquarius energy that may resonate. So this energy may, when I said that they wanted to destiny swap or try to block a particular energy from getting attention or something like that. It could have been an energy who's in star-like energy. The star could mean like actual like stardom, like being in the public eye. That they may have felt like an energy was getting too much attention. Again, even though the energy may not even like attention, or I'm not sure. They could. But this Queen of Pentacles in reverse and High Priestess in reverse, they I feel they like attention, and they feel like the spotlight was taken off of them with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. They weren't getting enough energy. They weren't getting enough attention. They weren't getting enough accolades with the Six of Wands in reverse. And so this is also why dark magic was sent out. This energy may have felt like a star-like energy was conceited or uppity, bougie, spoiled, too self-confident, arrogant. But I feel with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles up in reverse, and the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's like heavy insecurity and projection. So I feel this is what the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse felt about themselves, and they projected it onto a star-like energy to justify their ill intentions. They may have felt like with the star-like energy getting attention, they would be in their shadow. Maybe they felt like they couldn't gain victory. Like there can only be one type of energy. They weren't willing to see that multiple energies have their own light. Multiple energies can, exceed and excel in their own way at the same time. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, they just feel like, no, it can only be one, I guess. They weren't willing to share, I guess. And I feel it's because it's a lot of insecurity, codependency, and ego. Just because I'm reading the High Priestess in verses, being in the shadow. So this energy may be under judgment for this as well. Also, if they divined into a particular energy's destiny, one that was against the spiritual law, because if this energy didn't give permission to be read into, you're violating boundaries. You can't use your gifts just because you want to. Spirit is saying, you know what I'm saying? You can't just go read on random people. But this energy did. And they saw that this energy, this star-like energy, may have been destined for a particular purpose or a particular mission or something, maybe some type of abundance that they foresaw. Which is also why they wanted to stop this energy's victory. They wanted to paint them out to be something different in the public, stop them from receiving equal give and take, and do that destiny swapping. Because of their own financial situation, because of their own home situation, because of their lack of sexual self-discipline, because of their unhappiness, and because of their codependency and insecurity. Uh, 11. So I feel there's a storm brewing. It doesn't have to be a literal storm. It could be. I don't know. Okay. But a storm as in like energetically, this energy created some type of energetic whirlwind of chaos that I feel the divine has needed to step in and clean up, which is also part of judgment. I feel like this energy is under judgment for a multitude of things. Strength, 11. So that's Leo energy, that may resonate. So I feel this energy, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, High Priest or High Priestess in reverse type of energy, um, try to cast dark magic against a particular star energy. Or star doesn't always have to, like, along with stardom, I guess, traditionally, it can also represent like healing, inspiration, um, dreams. So this energy may embody all of that type of energy. But with it next to the strength, I feel like this energy was too strong for whatever dark magic that was casted upon them, which ultimately caused the defeat. But the blowback is an energetic storm that will have to return to its origin. It doesn't necessarily have to be the star-like energy that does it. Is the universe does it. Meaning like this an energy, if it resonates, you don't necessarily have to do like a return to sender or something. Honestly, I would suggest just transmuting it. You can use that energy all you want, but that doesn't negate the ill intentions that were sent out, which is the judgment. So you still have to that energy has to go somewhere, you know. So the universe will automatically send it back to its origin. This energy may have felt like they were protected in some way with the strength. They may have felt like, could have been a coven, I'm not sure. They could work with other energies. Maybe they felt like the practitioner that they went to, if it's not them themselves, that they're really high ranked, they're really known for what they do, which may be the case. I'm not discrediting anyone. But there are certain energies where you have to be careful who you come up against, I feel. Which is what the divine is saying. It's heavy judgment either way. Because that energy is too strong. That energy may have a mission. That energy may be protected. Or it just could be time for this energy to grow, heal, and evolve. To look at themselves in the mirror. Okay. Okay, let's pull some health cards. Let's see what comes out. Just move this up a little bit. Okay. Spirit messages you. Alright, thank you. Okay, so just pull out like one here. Water on the back of the deck. So some of you guys, just give me like, in general, I guess. Some of you guys may be needing to drink more water, Spirit is saying. Just hydrate yourself. Also another message for when I mentioned some of you guys may need to follow your intuition and distancing yourself from either an energy like this or you can feel like dark magic is being cast upon you. Spirit is saying use water to cleanse yourself, cleanse your aura. You can take spiritual baths, you can take I don't know, whatever is in your routine. You can like go to the lake or ocean or body of water or something like that. Some of you guys I'm hearing holy water. If you're religious, some of you guys be maybe go to church or something like that. I don't know, and use holy water or something to cleanse your aura and cleanse yourself of any ill intentions and stuff like that. Okay. Let's see. Birth control. So for some of you guys, this may apply for you if you're sexually active. Maybe Spirit is saying consider birth control if you're in the Knight of Wands energy. If you're not wanting to start a family, maybe just take precautions just in case. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think I'll just pull like one more just to see. Sacral chakra. So birth control and sacral. Yeah, some of you guys Spirit is saying just definitely be careful if you don't want to have children because or not, at least not right now if you're capable. Because with the Knight of Wands in the sacral, maybe an energy is very fertile. Look at this fruit basket here. And if you're active, then there's a high chance of pregnancy. Some of you guys, it's divine will with the judgment that you will most likely conceive anyways in the future. But I guess if you want to maybe attempt to control the timing, Spirit is just saying maybe birth control is not necessary. That could be for male or female. I don't know. Male birth control is not common. I don't believe. I haven't done a lot of research, but male, as in like male birth control, if you're not actually going to the doctor to take something, use protection, Spirit is saying. Sacral chakra is creativity, sexual energy. So some of you guys, when I mentioned earlier with the sex magic, I feel like this is correlating, and also mentioned incubus or succubus type of energy. So this energy, along with who they sleep with, whoever this energy sleeps with, they are most likely gonna receive any ill sexual health that this energy has picked up if protection wasn't used. And they're also gonna receive spiritually any spiritual entities or attachments that this energy has. So this is why Spirit is saying cleanse yourself. So take what resonates. I also feel like Spirit is saying be careful who you share your sacral energy with, because it's a doorway to attachments. And also if you are wanting to create, not necessarily a child, but if you're wanting to create anything, create projects, create abundance, create wealth and health, you have to be careful on who you share your energy with, where it's going, and how it's being spent with the Knight of Wands. So Spirit is maybe saying use better judgment if that applies for you on who you share your sacral energy with the Knight of Wands. So this way the Six of Pentacles can go upright. You can make sure that it's an equal give and take, and you're not just giving your energy out willy-nilly, or you're not just allowing someone to take your energy. Okay? Okay, so let's I'll probably pull one out of the Karmic Lessons deck. And then see how much time. Okay. And then maybe a traditional, I'm not sure. It's just plot one. Ooh, this is so, I don't even know why I made these cards. I feel like they are messy. Okay, it says, I see the way he looks at you. Okay, so it could be take what applies. But going off of the cards, it could be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, High Priest or High Priestess in reverse. That partner that I mentioned, they may feel like their partner has a crush on someone. They may feel like a partner is like has passion or is attracted to another energy, which makes them feel insecure, makes them feel unhappy, which also may be another reason why they feel the need to share their sexual energy. They may have felt like they weren't receiving enough energy, enough attention with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and they may feel like it's due to a star-like energy, a healing energy, which also may urge them or push them towards dark magic or sending out ill intentions toward a particular energy. So that may resonate. That just may be an identifier. It could be switched. Take the roles however it resonates. It doesn't have to be feminine. It could be a masculine as well. I see the way she looks at you. However it resonates. But I feel spirit is wanting just energies to maybe. And in the beginning, I said maybe just slow down and take stock of where you are. Maybe do any healing or shadow work, and reassess situations that you're in. So that way you don't get off path, or you don't step into your shadow and do things that you can't take back, end up altering your own destiny, Never ending cycle in the back. So it could be just, I'm not sure. It could be it could be a couple. It could be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, High Priest or High Priestess in reverse, that they may have a habit, or they're in a cycle of, wanting to be together, being passionate about each other with the Knight of Wands, but then, stepping outside of their commitment, their contract, or their agreement with the Knight of Wands in reverse with other energies, because they're unhappy, because they're codependent and insecure. It's just a never-ending cycle with them, with themselves. So Spirit is calling judgment to say something needs to change, maybe, Only take what resonates, I just give the messages. I don't know anybody's business like that. I don't want to, okay? But yeah. Okay, so I think I'm okay with the traditional. I think I'll pull a fairy oracle to wrap up. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Here are the messages. Okay, so let's pull out one. Dandelions, number 40. Some of you guys may be 40 years old. Some of you guys may have a life path, number 4. Some of you guys may like gardening. I'm also getting with the shovel that graveyard magic dirt that I picked up on. That's also very just if it resonates, and not to be judgy, okay, but I do want energies to be careful. You have to be very, I honestly would recommend not doing it at all, because I personally feel like it's very disrespectful to mess with the dead in their resting place. So if that applies for an energy or multiple energies, I would definitely highly say reconsider, because the spirit world, they don't take kindly to their resting place. It's sacred. You can't just go grave digging, or burying stuff, or pulling stuff, whatever. I don't know. I'm not into it. I don't do it. But it's a affront, I feel, to the spirit realm, which is also why heavy judgment is being called to or for a particular energy or multiple energies. Because I do feel whoever is involved with this high priestess or high priest, Queen of Pentacles type of energy, the judgment is not only for them, but all who are associated, their bloodline as well, maybe. So definitely be careful what you do or who you consult with, I feel Spirit is saying, because the repercussions may be too strong, greater than what you anticipated. Okay, let's see. So back of the deck, Magic Fish 47 breaks down to 11, which breaks down to 2. So you guys may be 47 years old. Some of you guys may be life path 7 or 2 as well. Okay. Okay, so let's read real quick. I won't read all of this because it's way too long. Perspective. Dandelions. Let's just start here. It says, realize that you project what you think onto yourself, others, and situations. Your thoughts and words are the seeds that you plant. When we make limiting statements, we are actually sending out energy that can affect other people. These are not mere words and thoughts, they have substance and power. Thoughts create reality. Assessing a person or situation in a negative light actually creates that reality. Think what you could create by thinking in a positive light. There is always another way to view reality. What you see as reality may not be what another person sees. So when I mentioned that energy may feel like, they want to be the star, they want to take all the attention, they want to receive. I feel it's, like I said, maybe perhaps a projection. So Spirit is calling energies, not just the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, but any energy, however it applies, if it does. Just be careful of your thoughts, be careful of projections, be careful of judging energies, just assuming that, that they think one thing, because most likely it's just what you think and you're pushing that onto another energy. That energy, again, that could be how they think, but that would be their own energy. That would be something that they would have to deal with, right? It has nothing to do with you. So I feel like Spirit is just calling energies to judge themselves, make sure that they're being balanced with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Make sure that they're just not operating out of ego, insecurity, selfishness, and greed. Not acting off of impulse, lust. And try to gain a better perspective. Look at the situation from a bigger picture. So that way when it comes time for judgment, you know that you're on the right side of things. You know that you did the best that you could. I feel. Okay. It says work on seeing the good in all things. So I feel like Spirit is saying, whatever situation that you may be in, just try to learn from it and take the best that you can from it. Because nothing is, in the moment, I won't lie, in the moment it feels, it could feel terrible, but when we're talking about the universe and the grand scheme of things and, this little life compared to the infinite lives that we have and the infinite universes that we experience, this is nothing, so it's not as bad as it seems, I feel Spirit is saying. Okay, let's see, 47, intention. Wow, it's a lot of perception and intention. So maybe try to, maybe for other energies, just always also check your intentions, I feel like Spirit is saying. Okay, because oftentimes I'm just looking at this mirror. What we intend for others is just gonna be reflected back to us, because the universe, that's what it is. It's just a mirror. You put out good, you receive good. You put out bad, you receive bad. It's very simple. But I feel energies like to maybe complicate things. And so Spirit is saying, just be careful. Try not to do that. Let's see. It says, consider what it is you wish to manifest. Use your logic to decide if it's a responsible request. So maybe if you practice magic, if you're in a spiritual community, even if you don't, just let's say you do though. Spirit is also saying, when you use your gifts, make sure it's for the highest good of all. Make sure it's not a selfish request. Make sure you're not trying to harm or take away from another energy. Otherwise, it won't be answered, or it will, but you will wish that it wasn't. In a sense, I don't mean to laugh, but the way that they're giving it to me it's very flippant. Okay, so meaning I keep getting just consequences, judgment. People, energies feel like because they've gotten away with things for so long that they get off scot-free, but that's not the case. I would say even, I would say that I would be concerned even more if I were to get away with something, because that means like the longer that it takes for karma to come back, for me to reap what I've sown, the greater it is, the more harsh it is, the longer it'll last. So let's see. It says focus your attention on your aim and follow through with the work that you need to do in order to bring about your desires. It is through your focus, clear intention, and action that you manifest your needs and desires. You will get nowhere just wishing and hoping. There must be a logical action in order to bring the changes you desire. If you wish for a certain career, you must go out and get the training. If you wish for a special someone in your life, you must prepare yourself so that when the person comes along, you're ready for a relationship. You must do the work. Part of the work is in knowing what it is that you wish to do. Be clear on this point. So for some of you guys, if it resonates, Spirit is saying, maybe take time to judge and assess your situation, your life, where you are, and decide clearly what you want. Don't be wishy-washy. You can't change your mind. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. One day you're okay. One minute you don't want it. 1 minute you have to set your mind and be clear. So that way the universe and the divine can give you a clear path, so you can know step by step on what it is that you need to do. Okay. Okay, I think that's all I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful, if not interesting. And I hope you guys have a good and happy day or night whenever you see this.